Hey there. Are you looking for a last minute holiday gift? Well, I have a great homemade gift idea just for you. My buddy Mike Peacock made a 12 Days of Christmas augmented reality experience. And guess what? You can do it too. So grab a cup of cocoa, pull up a chair, and get ready to make your own 12 Days of Christmas augmented reality experience.
Hello and welcome to Augmented Reality for the Holidays. My name is Mike Peacock, and I'm going to take you through a DIY project in AR. We are going to use Zapper. And for those of you that have never used Zapper, well, great. Welcome to Zapper. And hit us up if you have any questions. For those of you that have, awesome. I'll show you hopefully some new tricks. And let's get started. So, for the holiday experience, what I designed for you today is a 12 Days of Christmas Advent calendar. Here is the image over here. All it is 12 Days of Christmas with 12 different doors. Doesn't look that impressive until, of course, you're going to scan the QR code. This QR code is attached to the Zapper project. Now, we are going to be using Zapper Beta, which is a little bit different than the legacy version that most of you have used before if you've used Zapper. In the legacy version, you would need to embed a Zapper code somewhere in the image. And with the beta version, you no longer have to do that. I put the QR code here just for convenience. That's all. You can have the QR code somewhere on the front of a card. It opens up, and then you could see this image or something. It doesn't have to be attached. I just put it there again for convenience. So let me open my device and let's scan and see how this thing comes alive. All right, so this is my iPhone. I'm going to click the camera and I'm going to zoom in on the QR code and it's going to give me a little instructions. So I'm going to tap that. It will open the special Zapper account for this QR code. Grant access, so allowing the camera. And now if I zoom in on the image, let's see what's behind door number one. So behind door number one is a song. It's called Christmas in Las Vegas. You can see a play button that looks very similar to a YouTube content. So it goes directly to a YouTube video, actually. And of course, we have a home button that brings us right back to the 12 doors. Let's see what's behind door number two. So there's a little home video here for you. Tap the home button. So that was a little home video of my cat finding the record player for the first time. What's behind door number three? Door number three is a Starbucks card. I could put a code to this, so if you were giving this to someone, they could open door number three, have a Starbucks card, click it, and they could get credited for a drink or maybe have home delivery for nowadays. So I'll click on the home button. Let's continue. Number four. Number four are some pictures of Las Vegas in the holiday season. I am in Las Vegas, so I have a lot of holiday around me. So we can click on some of the images. This is actually from the Bellagio. This is from the Cactus Garden at Ethel M. Chocolates. Yes, we did have snow here in Las Vegas a couple years ago. Again, this is from the Bellagio and the giant wheel down at the link. I'll click the home button. If you do move away from the image, it'll give you this. Like, can't find this image it's looking for. So remember that image. So this is the base image it's looking for. Once it finds it, then the experience will continue. So let's take a look at one more. Door number 10. So this is for my instructional designers out there. This is Holidayopoly, which I created in Storyline. So when you scan it, you can click tap to play, and it will actually take you to Holidayopoly, and you can choose your design and choose your. We'll do the coffee cup. And it will take you around the board. You can zoom in, pinch in. This mascara was, oh, that was Ebenezer. And it will take you back to the board. So if I go, oh man, I can't find my way back, and allows you to use camera, then it will find it. It'll look for it again, and it will find it. So let me go home. So let's take a look in ZapWorks and show you how I created some of this and hopefully give you some ideas for your own DIY projects. Here is ZapWorks. We will be using Designer Beta. I did both the projects in Designer, one Legacy, the other Beta. And there's some pros and cons. I'll point them out as we go along. So let me open up Beta here. So I do have my 12 Days of Christmas QR code. You can get a Zapper code or create a link for, say, digital email or something. So let's open up Designer and show you how I put this together. If you've used Designer already, it will look similar with some really cool features. So over here on the left, we have access to our buttons. We can put in YouTube buttons and stuff, put in the icons, or you can add your own buttons. Text, a variety of texts in there. Image, again, if you want to browse your computer to add an image, which we'll do in a bit, and it does store all the images that you've already uploaded in. Same thing with videos. You can browse your computer, and it will again store all the videos that you've already uploaded. So this is my base picture. So it does require a base picture. Remember when you couldn't find the image and it was looking for this picture. So the QR code will be looking for this image, and it is in the back of each of my scenes. So my first home scene, what I did is I took this image, I brought it in via an image in there somewhere. And then what I did is I put videos on top of each of the doors. So as you scanned it, as we just shown, these numbers appeared with these little doors. So what I did is I click on this. This is the video that I found. And what I did is I opened it in Camtasia. I obtained it from a free video site. And I put it in Camtasia, edit it down to about 3 seconds, and then I put the numbers on each one. So yes, I did it 12 times, exported it out of Camtasia, and then uploaded it from the computer. And as you can see here are the different individual videos. And then I just dragged them on to the screen and formatted them appropriately. So we don't need that one. The next thing I needed to do was, okay, I have the way I want it to open. Well, now I need it to go somewhere. So I need door number 1 to go to scene number 1. So down here are your scenes. I've already created my scenes. I recommend you storyboarding this so you can outline what you want to put in each door. And specifically in this one, there was 12 different items or events I wanted to put in there. It was tough coming up with a couple of them. You just kind of run out of ideas. It's nice to storyboard them. So to add a scene, you click this plus button down here. If you want to duplicate a scene, you can duplicate it with this one. So on this first scene, as we saw before, this is a picture of the album cover. Here is the button that will take it to the YouTube video. And of course, we need a home to go back to our home screen. Now, one really cool feature about the beta version is you can zoom in and zoom out. So I can zoom in, zoom out to see my whole screen, or I can use my mouse. I'm rotating the the, the wheel on the mouse. So the image itself doesn't do anything, but I wanted the button to do something. So I'll go to Action, and I will create what do I want it to go to. And here I want it to go to a linked website. So a linked website is a YouTube page. So when you click on this button, it will take you to this YouTube page to watch the video for the song Christmas in Las Vegas. And of course, we have our home button. I click on this image. Again, I just dragged it in from my images, just brought it right over and sized it accordingly. I took this image, I went to Action, and I said, all right, I want to link this back to my home screen right here. So then I would create, say, my second one. So you can see where's number 2? Well, I messed up number 2 after I did number 3 and 4. So I had to start over again with number 2, and it's at the end. So here's number 2. This is a video that I had. It's a home video. So again, putting home videos in here is a nice touch. I can see the content over here. So this is a home video. I want it to auto play as you open it, and just a little holiday videos, home videos for the holidays. So to add a text box, I can click on text. I can drag my text over. You'll see under content, add a heading. And to make resize it, I can go to my font size, and I can just increase my font size. And that way I can drag it and place it anywhere I'd like in the video. And of course, we'll delete it. Again, adding that home button to go back to my home page. Here's my action, and it even shows me what page it's going back to. Go back over here to page 3. Page 3, I did, again, that Starbucks card. I could click on the Starbucks card, make an action, that it goes to a Starbucks code for, say, $10 at Starbucks. So someone could get a tasty treat. On video number 4, or scene 4, I should say, is those images. If you click on each image, my action is to enlarge the image. So I have down here, enlarge. So they're going to be small on the screen. You tap it, and then it becomes full screen. And again, the home button. Number 5 is a link. Tap for some holiday cheer. I made this a button. Again, my actions is going to a YouTube video on 2 hours of Christmas music and fireplaces. 6, again, is going to a Christmas song I wrote. So here is the YouTube video, YouTube button. Again, there's the link, and it will go and play my Christmas song. Number 8, or on scene 8, I had a bunch of people hold up some letters. So again, some family. So if someone opened this up, they could see a bunch of people spelling out maybe like Happy Day, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Birthday. And you could click on each one to enlarge them if you'd like. So let's do that right now. So on this one, we would go in action. I want that to enlarge. So when you see it, you can click on each one, and it would become full screen. And again, don't forget the home button. Number 10 was the Holidayopoly in Storyline. Again, on this button right here, I put a link so that you could open it and play it as we saw. Number 11, you'll have to figure out which one. Tap each ornament to find the sounds of Christmas. Let me just zoom in so you can see it. And so I took ornaments from Hallmark, and on one of these, if you tap it, it makes a sound. You're going to have to figure out which one that is. And of course, the home button, going back to home. And so forth and so on. Number 12, I embedded a video. Again, it's just a link to a holiday song just for you. With the Amazon card, you could do click make this a link, and it would go to something in Amazon. As you heard on the home page, with this project, when you opened it, I did put in some background sounds. So you would have a nice little 12 Days of Christmas song in the background as you're opening it and going through the experience. As you can see, this is a lot of just drag and drop. If I want to create a button, I drag it in, size it accordingly. Over in content, I could label it. Click me. I can change the text and the font, border color. So everything here is customizable. So whatever you can think of is definitely possible. And once you have all of your scenes completed, what you can do is go back to your main home, click on each of the videos, go over to Actions, Edit Action, go to Scene, Link to Scene, Scene number 1, and do that for each one. So this one will be linking to Scene number 2. This one will be linking to Scene number 3, and we can see a little image of what it will look like. Scene number 4, scene number 5, and so on. The video plays with the door opening. It goes immediately over to scene number 5. Don't forget to publish your project. It kind of is a save kind of thing. And check it often. Make sure it looks fine, looks good on the device. And that's pretty much it. So that's the 12 Days of Christmas augmented reality style. Very simple to do. I hope you try to go in there and play around. I have done this for some family and friends, and they really do like the experience, the personal touches that you put in there. I have used Cameo for some videos by by friends and celebrities and stuff. So that's always fun. Some of the tools I used to do this with was Camtasia and Snagit from TechSmith. Not promoting them, but I think they're one of the greatest bundles of technology to be used for all this video and audio editing. Hands down for the price, the best quality product. Audacity for audio recording, it's free. And if you have a MacBook, an iPad, or an iPhone, you have GarageBand, so you basically have everything with you already. Some of this I did film on my iPhone, so that's always a great. Your phone is always an amazing device. Use a gimbal if you are going to film a lot, so you can keep everything nice and steady. Some great ones on Amazon. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me on LinkedIn. Connect with me on LinkedIn, Mike Peacock, or MikePCK42@gmail.com. I'll answer any and all of your questions, even jump on a Zoom meeting with you and walk you through some processes and answer any questions you have. So thank you very much for your time, and hope you have a wonderful holiday.
That was so fun. Please post your projects, and I would even use the hashtag ARHoliday and send them over. Send them to Betty Danowitz and Mike Peacock on LinkedIn or wherever social media you use. We would love to see whatever it is that you create. If you like this video and you want to show support, go to buymeacoffee.com/If You Ask Betty to support this and future If You Ask Betty projects. Hope your holidays are spectacular. See what I did there?